Guys, so I wanted to do a video. I wanted to respond to everybody that came on my first video. I did pass. I'm very happy to say I passed. And the reason why I passed, because I consciously paid attention to what I was studying this time. One of the easiest things that happened to me, and I want to say it was a heaven sent, someone from my video reached out to me and she basically said, I want to take the test because of you. I'm interested in insurance. She was one of the YouTubers. She's now my friend. And she said to me, I'm interested in life insurance. So I set her up with the company and she passed 1 week. I was actually doing contract work at the time. She actually became my accountability partner. And it was a match made in heaven. Basically, she did what I said. She took the simulator test over and over again. And crazily, she had to remind me, take the simulator test, nothing else. So she did it in a week. Guess what? I did it in a week. That's right. I challenged myself. And one of the things that I realized, because I am a new author, I do contract work, and I'm a tax preparer and notary, which I have my own businesses, I had to eliminate every distraction for that week. I had to get down and say, look, this is it. I know I can pass this. I need to pass this. And yes, according to the person that asked the question on my last video, yes, I was teaching resilience. You know why? Because you got to think, when you're dealing with life's situations, you're an adult, you can have everything on your mind to distract you. But guess what? As an adult, we got to do the same thing that we tell our kids to do. We have to eliminate all distractions and get started. So some of the things I'm going to tell you that was on the test, knowing the difference between a revocable and irrevocable beneficiary. Irrevocable means the beneficiary can't be changed. Revocable means the beneficiary can be changed. Knowing who a key person insured is, which is like the manager or the key contractor in a construction company. That's to cover the company. You got to know what key person insurance is. Excuse me. The difference between whole life and term life. You know that term has no cash value, but you know whole life has cash value, which means there's cash developing as you're paying the policy. You know that whole life lasts up until age 100 or death. You know that there is a grace period on every policy to give you time to pay before the policy lapses. You know that there's a free look period that everybody has when they get a policy. They're going to get a booklet and they're going to have a free look period where you can look over everything that your policy offers and decide whether or not you want to cancel the contract. Okay? You know that if your applicant fills out the application and there is something wrong and they need to change it, you know that you're not supposed to change it. The applicant is supposed to change it and they're supposed to initial it. Same thing as you're writing any documentation. If it's wrong and you need to correct it, you're going to be the one that needs to initial it to correct it. Because that's your saying that this is incorrect. I corrected it. I corrected my information. You need to know that a guarantee and a warranty is two different things. A guarantee is to the best of your knowledge. A warranty is guaranteed knowledge, guaranteed factual. Okay? Those are the things that you need to know. I really want to go over the test. I can't go over the test detail for detail because like I said, it's not terminology, it's concept. But what you want to do, you want to definitely use your common sense. And if there's a question that you don't know the answer to, you skip. The test here in Georgia, they allow you to skip and come back. And the great thing about taking the test in person, I'd like to advise, do not take any online tests because your proctor is not going to allow you to take notes and they're not going to allow you to mouth off anything to yourself. You know how some people like to speak to themselves? They're not going to allow that. And I went through that on my second time. Okay? And it was very frustrating because, like I said, I'm a visual learner. I like to write things down. So my advice to you, take the test in person. Take the simulator test over and over again. And another thing that I did that was extremely helpful. After about my fourth day, I opened up my Word program And what I did, I wrote everything. I typed everything I remembered. And I remembered like almost 3 pages worth of information. It wasn't terminology, it was information. And I understood insurance even more. So I hope that helped. I will be doing another video soon where I will kind of go through a lot of things that's on the insurance test. But I'm telling you, you can do it. And believe it or not, you can do it in a week. And I passed, and I was so happy. I was so happy, y'all. And I'm telling you, it can be done. So now I'm going to be completing my licensing process. The licensing process, you do have to apply for your license. You have to get your affidavit. You have to do your fingerprinting, and then you have to apply to different companies if you're going to be a broker. And that's what I'm going to be. I'm going to be a broker, which means I'm going to offer services from multiple companies. And that way I'll be able to find the company that best fit my client. Okay? So this is a little video real quick. I will be getting back with y'all when I'm more organized on paper to do a list. Thank y'all for your support. Those that have been on my last video, I really thank you for that support. All the words were extremely encouraging. I appreciate all of you. And I want to encourage anyone, if they are interested in doing insurance, I would like to offer you to reach out to me. I would love for you to join my team. And I would also love for you to join the company and be an insurance broker, because there are very great benefits to selling life insurance, not only for your clients, but for you too. All right? And you can be licensed in other states. I'll be telling you about that when I start applying for that also. So be blessed.